In this video, I'm going to show you how to upload your downloaded data into NZgrapher. Remember, it does need to have been saved as a CSV, which Census at School does automatically do. So first of all, I'm going to Google NZgrapher. And this is the one we want, done by an ex-St Kent student as well. So there we go. So we have our NZgrapher, and here is just the general data that's on there. Now, of course, you can use any of this. You can have a look at all the different data that is in there, but we are going to open file, and you are going to choose the file that you have just saved. So if you, wherever you saved your data. So I'm just going to go to where I saved it. I've actually saved another one called Census 2021. That's the one I actually want to open. So I'm looking at that. Okay, so here we have all of our data that I had there. Now I'm going to look at this, and I actually want to see. I wonder if there is a difference between what should we do? The heights of boys and girls. I always do that one, but let's just do the heights of boys and girls in Year 9 in New Zealand. Now, all of the data that is in Census at School is from New Zealand schools and New Zealand places. You can see there's lots of different places that they're from, and it's boys and girls. So it's a good representation of boys and girls. So first of all, I want to do dot plot and box and whisker graph. And of course, I haven't selected anything, so that is going to say an error first of all. Now, my numerical data, the numbers, the one with the numbers in them, is going to be my height. And the category, which is the wordy one, is gender. So I'm just going to click on gender, which is just up off my screen there, sorry. So now that I've done that, we could color by age. That actually kind of gives you, oh wait, we didn't choose age, so don't worry about that. But if you have got age, you can color by age. But anyway, so let's have a look. I want my summaries, and I want my box plot. Now, a few things I want you to notice. First of all, here are all your summaries. It's all your minimum, maximum, and you need to discuss those things, okay? And these are the two sort of spreads of all the data. When we're looking at this, if you can look, I chose 100. I chose a sample size of 100, and it is looking at, I've got 58 females and I've got 42 males, and that is totally fine. What it is showing me is that there's probably more females, sorry, because it's got a higher number. The proportion of females is very possibly, but I'd need to probably look at a few more samples, higher than the proportion of males in my data set. It's still representative, so long as both of them are over 30, it's all good. So the number of people, it isn't going to make a difference to your, to what you're looking at, just because there's not exactly 30 in each. Okay, so don't fall into that trap. That doesn't make a difference. So now that I've got all of this, I'm going to make a nice graph title. So under graph title, I am going to say heights of male and female Year 9 students in New Zealand. So it is for the whole of New Zealand. So now that you've written that in, at the very bottom right, which is just underneath where my little picture is here, is a blue box that says update graph. And if you push that, it'll come up with heights of male and female Year 9 students in New Zealand. So if you click update graph, which is to say is on the bottom, just under here, that's not helping, there, okay? There it is. So hopefully you will find that on your graph. Now you can snip that and put it onto a Word document. There you go. Easily done.